Well, God Most High was one that was one of the 30 written on the retreat where we all crammed ourselves in this amazing place in Colorado and wrote songs for a week, which is the majority of these songs. But God Most High, I do remember you walked in with some lyric starts.
Large part of the chorus I think I had, because that was kind of one of them that I brought with me. Just thinking that phrase occurs all throughout a lot of the Old Testament, Genesis to Book of Psalms, references to God Most High, and I loved the exaltation of God in that. I felt, you know, I never feel melody, but I kind of remember telling you, do that thing you do where it's just, you're almost yelling out, you're just singing so strongly. And that just felt like it was going to really marry that idea, kind of the anthemic thing.
In the middle of this story song, I will give a songwriting thing. With Tony, when he walks in with something, he may not even have that melody, but even when he's reading the lyric off the page, it carries such like weight. So it was like, God Most High, God Most Holy, and you go, how could you not want to sing it?
Now pick notes for that.
It came out really fast because Corey Voss is the other writer
was in
on
the
this.
room. He was there,
and Corey was at the piano. I think I was holding a guitar, but Corey kind of started mumbling some melodies around there, and that one actually flew out really fast. But what happened is we started unpacking what you originally brought in of just God Most High, God Most Holy, God Most Great, God Most Worthy. We started unpacking a bit of that idea, and it's not really an idea, it's a real revelation that even the angels and the creatures around the King of all kings, they rise and they fall. You know, it's like, and we got to talking about every time they bow and worship,
overwhelmed by some aspect
they get
of
freshly
God.
overwhelmed, they bow. And then when they bow, they're like, I can't stay down here. And then they look up and they see a brand new aspect of His glory, and they stand back up. And when they stand back up, they see a brand new aspect of His glory, and they fall down. And so it's this boundless, endless, overwhelming. You're never going to see the end of His glory.
You will forever, eternally be amazed and lost in wonder at it. And I think we were kind of batting back and forth a little bit of, so what about Him are we going to recognize in this song? And I think in the verses you'll see a little bit of the majesty of God we tried to capture, and also threads of just the eternalness of God, the everlasting nature that we just stand in wonder of.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing that I think in eternity, when you're face to face with the King of all kings, that our songs are going to be much better. It's a real interesting thing to write boundless, infinite in the English language, and yet that was our heart and pursuit in this one. And I remember we were very careful to never interject ourselves in it very much, only in a posture of just
adoration.
Sheer wow. There are songs that are equal parts, you know, effect in us, maybe, but the only thing I remember us wanting to even introduce was this is His effect on us, and then move on to Him. It was like, this causes me to fall down. God Most High, God Most. We wanted it to be as vertical as possible, and the truth is, there's a lot of songs these days that are a bit inward, and there's a time and
there's
place.
a moment in worship for that.
Yet this one was from the very beginning one that you go, let's just write a song that's just stare straight up. And I think we did. I love it. Thanks for bringing in a yellow notepad with amazing stuff on it.
Thanks for making it sing.